Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good evening to you. Welcome into the Delaware Hockey Network live on the 412, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. We turn our attention to Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League Central Division competition this evening. We're live from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks in Aston, Pennsylvania, where the Garnet Valley Jaguars, with a win tonight, will move into sole possession of first place in the Central Division. But the Penncrest Lions, who beat them by a tally of 4-3 just before the holiday break, will look to stand in their way. Hi to you all, James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications Press Box at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks on this Monday evening. As mentioned, Garnet Valley 7-3-0, Penncrest 7-5-0 on the season, sitting at second and third respectively in the ICSHL Central Division table. We'll take a look at that right now, as Garnet Valley has crept to within a point of Marple Newtown. Penncrest at 14 points as well, but Garnet Valley has 2 games in hand over the Lions. Last time they met, it was Ryan Anderson with the game-winning goal. He's the leading scorer for the Lions with 15 tallies on the year and 8 assists. Eddie Maroney, a big contributor to 14 goals, 2 helpers. Scott Scranton also in point-and-a-half-a-game territory with 5 goals and 13 assists on the season. But all of them are going to have to get past Shazad Bolduc, who has been absolutely solid in net for the Garnet Valley Jaguars this year. 5-3-0 on the season with a .272 goals against average and a save percentage of .907. Talking with head coach Stéphane Charbonneau earlier today. He's happy to have a full complement of players on hand tonight, including Kevin Walton, leading scorer, 8 goals with an assist as well. In terms of points, it's Latham Hutchinson leading the way with 6 goals and 9 assists on the year. Awaiting them at the other end of the ice, Fiona Walker for the Penncrest Lions. She's 4-4-0 on the year with a 3.5 goals against average and a save percentage of .869. We're going to take a timeout here on the Delaware Hockey Network. When we come back, it will be the second of two meetings between the Garnet Valley Jaguars and the Penncrest Lions this year. Winner moves into first place in the ICSHL Central Division. We'll have the opening puck drop coming up next on the Delaware Hockey Network, and it's all brought to you by the law office of Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Elegant. Luxurious.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. Closing strains of the Star-Spangled Banner grace the Monday night Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks crowd. And we're set to go for the second of two regular season meetings between the Garnet Valley Jaguars and the Penncrest Lions. Hi everybody, James Witherite joining you from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks in Aston, Pennsylvania. Garnet Valley looking for their 8th win of the year. They've lost their last 2 games, both by a single goal. They lost to Springfield 4-3 and then Penncrest 4-3 before the holiday break. Penncrest on the other side, since beating Garnet Valley, have dropped 3 straight decisions. They lost to Westchester East 4-2, Ruston 8-2, Radnor 5-4. So both of these teams looking to get off the schneid here on this Monday evening. Our on-ice officials are Greg Listino and Brian McCullough. Here in opening period play, Garnet Valley in their away black sweaters traveling left to right. Penncrest in their home whites, red helmets, red pants, moving right to left. Brian McCullough about set to administer the opening face-off. Eddie Maroney together with Chase Francis and Ben Etienne. Up front for Penncrest, it will be Drew Morrow to take the opening draw for Garnet Valley. And off we go with Maroney winning this first face-off. McKay sure to gain red, throws the puck in from distance. It's turned aside by Shazad Bolduc to the far corner. This is brought up the near boards by Delphin. 3-on-2. Odd man rush for the Jaguars immediately, but McKay pinches Delphin to the near corner on his way into the Penncrest zone. He's separated from the puck in the far corner after working below the cage. Maroney couldn't carry him. It cleared. Doyle barely protected the point, but turned the puck over almost immediately. This is swatted up the far wall by Etienne, but not free. Maroney looking for space, pulls back into his own zone. He beats forechecking pressure in the form of A.J. Tenhusen. Maroney through traffic, let a shot go from 35 feet. It ricocheted off the backboards, and the rebound is controlled by Matt Abenizio. Played behind the net to Doyle. Delphin under forechecking pressure from Sophie Grant. Had no options up the near side, so the Jaguars will try again, but that breakout from A.J. Tenhusen was foiled. Grant protected the zone. Working the far corner is Ryan Anderson. He had the game-winning goal the last time these two teams met. Puck thrown in by Sophie Grant, covered up by Bolduc for a pause in play. 1 minute and 15 seconds into the first period. So 2 quick shots already for the Penncrest Lions, and a face-off coming to the left of Shazad Bolduc, who coming into tonight had built up a 5-3 record on the season with a .272 goals against average. Hutchinson and Anderson, leading point earners for both teams, took the following draw. Puck is tied up between them below the Jaguars' goal. Walking it out is Anderson. He tried to set up Matt Lebuono at the left point, but missed his man altogether. Puck sails back deep into the Penncrest zone, steadied by Walker, and Lebuono holds, hesitates a beat before finding Grant. Cross-ice pass. Sees Nash Grant with time and space up the right wing boards. In he comes. Grant lost control of the puck, working through the slot. He gets it back below the goal. The pass up the near half wall to Lebuono didn't connect. This is shoveled nearly free by Katrina Conway, but Grant held his territory at the near point. McCarty off the centering feed from Anderson was angled to the far corner, ultimately stripped of the puck. Sweeping in for it is Jake Morrow for the Jaguars. Morrow up the left wing boards. Headman pass to Nick Skiatis. Skiatis with a hard shot, sticked high and away by Walker. Owen Parker wearing number 98 for Garnet Valley could not hold the point. And now McKay works up the right wing boards through neutral ice before losing the puck at the Garnet Valley blue line. Etienne flips this over the center logo, studied by Bolduc, and played up the near wall. Walton, cross-ice feed, finds Nolan Stott. He throws the puck in from an awkward angle as his momentum carried him to the corner. Catching and holding was Fiona Walker, bringing us a pause in play with 14:04 to go in the opening period of this 0-0 hockey game from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Third of 5 Garnet Valley Jaguars games to appear on the Delaware Hockey Network this season. The other 2 to come, Monday, February 5th versus Haverford, Thursday, February 8th at Radnor. Full broadcast schedule, as always, available at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com. And, of course, be sure to like and follow and subscribe to the 412 on YouTube for game day reminders. Parker holds the right point. Walton takes a check from McKay. Stott protects the puck for the Jags. This comes back to Parker at the near half wall. Thrown through the slot from the corner by Longo. Stott not there, nor Walton. Tesla gloves the puck down. He is bodied down in open ice after he got rid of the puck, and Brian McCullough signals the first penalty of the game, a rough coming at 3:46 in the opening period. Hishka goes off for roughing. And Garnet Valley go to their first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the game. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Jeremy Hishka off for that punishing open ice hit. And this enables the Penncrest Lions to get a man advantage early in the game and try to establish control. Grant and Moroney worked the far boards. Aiden Delphin pushed play to the blue line, and he swatted the puck up ice. Strong clear. Remember, in the USA Hockey rulebook, high school classifications do allow for icing on penalty kills and delayed offside. Anderson circles behind the net, setting up Nash Grant high. Across it goes to Moroney. He flubbed the wrist shot from the top of the circle, broke his stick. Prolonging the attack was Scranton in close, but he was surrounded by black sweaters. This is Matt McKay working the far corner. He turns the puck to Nash Grant, working the right point. Scranton back to Grant. Scranton, cross ice pass. Anderson couldn't bring it down belt high. Anderson opens fire from the top of the zone. Puck is loose in front. Sprawling for the save was Bolduc after Nash Grant swatted at it, but to no avail. Again, the Jags clear. Again, Nash Grant enters. Grant centering pass was blocked and cleared again. Strong kill so far for Garnet Valley. We're just past the 5-minute mark of the first period. Puck was loose in front of Walker on the doorstep. Skiadas couldn't finish. Fourth zone entry now for the Penncrest Lions. Much of this power play has been spent chasing the puck down ice. Anderson, top of the zone, opens fire from 45 feet high and wide off the backboards. Conway couldn't clear. She had some help before, but McKay protected position and possession for the white-clad Penncrest side. Anderson faked the one-timer off the Nash Grant setup. Anderson, wrist shot this time. Bolduc with the save. Follow-up chance. It's in off the rebound. So the Penncrest Lions draw first blood seconds after the Hishka penalty expires. And it's Sophie Grant who put the rebound away. Here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Anderson with the initial shot. Sophie Grant gets her second of the season. Five minutes and 51 seconds. Into the contest, Sophie Grant. Putting back the rebound of the initial shot from Ryan Anderson. and giving the Penncrest Lions the early lead. This will come back an icing with 10:39 to go in the opening frame. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for you, the Law Office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. Schedule your free consultation today. Call 302-466-LONG or visit injuryde.com. Icing against the Lions sees Ryan Anderson vacate the face-off circle. Scranton's going to take his place, but he can't clear over Walton. Hishka held the left point. Walton sees his stick hacked up in the air by Nash Grant, and this puck is cleared. Scranton's got a one-on-one coming from the dot. Centering feed to Sophie Grant, sailed past her. This comes up the near side and is pushed back to neutral ice by Longo. Volleyed from blue line to blue line by Hishka. Cleary couldn't turn it the other way. Scranton picks up a loose puck, advancing past to Sophie Grant, looking for her second. Dropped off to Scranton. His shot from the left dot is turned aside by Bolduc. And this is held in high in the Garnet Valley zone. Anderson back in his own end after the Jaguars cleared. We've hit the 7-minute mark of this first period. Penncrest 1, Garnet Valley 0 in their second of 2 regular season meetings this season. Nash Grant circles behind the net. He tried to wind up from just inside the line, but Longo blocked that shot. Walton picks up the puck. He takes a Grant hip check just upon gaining the Penncrest zone. He was separated from the vulcanized rubber, but Longo offered good support. Walton behind the net. Taken away from him by the other 9, Nash Grant, but Grant couldn't clear off the carom shot. Abenizio held the zone to prolong this Garnet Valley counterattack. 8 minutes into the first period, Walton tries to run the gauntlet. Stood up between the circles by Matt McKay. Walton keeps on ticking, and he pops one into the corner. It's all knotted up, 1-1. Some fancy stick handling from Kevin Walton for his 9th of the season gives Garnet Valley the equalizer mid-period. Fancy stick work from Walton going top corner. Longo gets the helper. We'll see from off-ice official Nick Waugh if there are any secondary assists on the tally, but in any case, it will be Kevin Walton's 9th of the season. And then after the goal, Walton must have said something because he's off for 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. So the score evened, 1 aside. But the manpower depleted for now the next minute and 27 seconds as a result of the Walton unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And that will send the Garnet Valley Jaguars to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the second time tonight. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. That penalty kill short-lived, though, as McKay is rung up for interference. So we're 4-on-4. As McKay is ruled off, So much for the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. It was cut short after just 42 seconds. 4-on-4. For the next minute 18. Long shot off the draw from Nolan Stott right into Walker's pads. Scranton pursues a loose puck to center, but he's beaten to the vulcanized rubber in front of the scorer's table by Stott. Second chance. Here comes Anderson. Anderson wraps around, play is whistled dead. Net was dislodged behind Shahzad Bolduc. Friends, planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. 7:45 to go in the first period. 50 seconds remaining in this spell of 4-on-4 action. This is an icing. Nick Skiatis wound up to clear that puck like they were shorthanded. They don't have a full complement of skaters, but we are even strength right now, guys. So this comes back an icing. Moroni and Hutchinson in for the draw to the left of Shahzad Bolduc. Cleary holds center point. Nash Grant across the line to Cleary. Centering pass intended for Moroni was blocked away by Abenizio. Francis protects for Penncrest on the doorstep, but is steered to the far corner, and this puck is pushed free. Abenizio across to Skiatis. Shot caught and held on to by Walker for a pause with 7:15 to go in the opening period of a 1-1 hockey game from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Face-off will come to the right of Walker. Moroni and Hutchinson line up for the draw. 21 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Moroni tries to swat the puck out right off the face-off, but holding the left point for Garnet Valley was Abenizio. Francis throws this off the near boards. Doyle holds the point. Shot blocked down by the stick of Francis, and subsequently clearing was Finn Cleary. Here comes Moroni, 2-on-1. Eddie Moroni, tipsy doodles past. No, sir, says Shahzad Bolduc. Wow! Let's go to the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay on this. Grade A chance for Eddie Moroni, generating the 2-on-1. He gets past the defender, but flashing the leather, Shahzad Bolduc. That might be the Limestone Pension Associates save of the game. Here with 6:54 to go in the first period. And now the Garnet Valley Jaguars on their first Carl Dubé power play of the evening. Find the perfect something special for your someone special. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Longo circles. He shoots from the top of the slot, but it was deflected wide. On the doorstep, Longo with the go-ahead. And Garnet Valley strikes on the Carl Dubé power play to take a 2-1 lead. Here it comes again. Caden Longo. .10:35. into the period. Face-off coming to Walker's right with 6:05 to go. In the opening period. And another Carl Dubé power play coming up. For the Garnet Valley Jaguars in Delaware for Diamonds, it is Dubé. Waiting on confirmation as to what the Scott Scranton penalty was to send Penncrest shorthanded again. Sophie Grant clears. Nick Skatis won the race to the puck. We want to make sure we get these players' names correct. And we were informed 17 for Garnet Valley indeed is Skatis, not Skiatis. So we apologize to Nick. And we thank our friend April for giving us the lowdown. .50 seconds to go on the power play. Hutchinson, cross ice pass, ricochets off the far board. Stott turns the puck in behind the net. This is cleared once again by the Lions. Steadied by Bolduc. Walton up the right wing boards. Accelerates into Penncrest territory. He was pinched to the corner by Anderson. Walton puts on the brakes. He opens fire from the left dot. And Fiona Walker makes the save and freezes for the pause with 4:18 to go. In period number one, Garnet Valley up 2-1. Over Penncrest. Hausch and Walton take the draw at the far dot. Conway holds the left point. She's ultimately overpowered by Cole McCarty. Conway trying to reel the puck back in. Final seconds of the Scranton penalty have ticked away. A successful kill for the Lions after being forced to pay on their first shorthanded situation of the game. McCarty clears, but he gave the puck away. Noggle offering support, took it away from Parker. But pulling back is Nolan Stott to his own line. Headman pass to Walker. Bothered substantially by Matt LeBuono. They got tied up. And Greg Listino's going to signal a hold with 3:35 to go in opening period play. Matt LeBuono heads off. So back to the Carl Dubé power play. Go the Garnet Valley Jaguars, looking to extend this lead to a pair. In Delaware for Diamonds, it's Dubé. Skatis set up a shot from Doyle high in the zone, but it was wide of the near post. Abenizio leaves this to Robinson in the corner. Around the horn to Skatis. Shot through traffic was blocked by McKay. He was boxing out Abenizio on the doorstep. Big hit on Doyle in the far corner. He's slow to get up. Wraparound chance. Abenizio trying to jam the puck into the near corner was denied by Walker and then checked off his feet. The Lions clear. Inside 3 minutes to go in the first period. Anderson 1-on-2 while shorthanded, trying to generate something. Scranton offering support high in the zone, but he turns the puck over and heads back to retreat onto the defensive. 2:40 remaining in opening period play. Garnet Valley's got a 2-1 lead over Penncrest in their second of 2 regular season meetings this year. Nash Grant throws the puck into the Garnet Valley bench area, and that brings action to a halt with 2:37 to go in opening period play. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork brisket and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont. Open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Aiden Delphin was ruled to have not held the zone. This will come back offside with 2:24 remaining in opening period play. Walton and Moroney in for the draw just above the Penncrest line. False start off the face-off, as the wingers were jostling for position a little prematurely. Puck is down this time. Jake Morrow up the right wing boards, tried to set up Walton in the low slot, but his shot was high off the glass. Delphin with the rebound chance. Walker makes the save despite being screened. Inside 30 seconds to go on the Matt LeBuono holding penalty. Race for the puck as it's cleared up the near boards. Eddie Moroney got there for Penncrest. Thrown into traffic, ultimately to no avail. This penalty coming to its conclusion. Matt LeBuono heads to the bench, and Penncrest is back to full strength. Meanwhile, Walton, yes sir! Gets his second. It is a 3-1 hockey game. Garnet Valley coming back with a trio of unanswered goals. Drop pass to Walton. Came from Nolan Stott. At the 15:31 mark. And now Walton's got 10 on the year. So 2 for Walton, 1 for Longo. A minute remaining in the period, and Garnet Valley has a 3-1 lead. I should say had a 3-1 lead, as Keen Noggle puts one away on the doorstep for the Lions off the rebound. We'll take you back to the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay, as the Jags got one back. It was Keen Noggle from McCarty. For his third of the season. Officially at the 16:07 mark in opening period play. So that Garnet Valley lead cut back to 1 as Bolduc is beaten on the 11th Penncrest shot of the game. Jake Morrow working behind the net. Left this to Robinson, turned over nearly to Sophie Grant. Hutchinson protects. Here's a 2-on-2 for Garnet. Hutchinson's shot from the top of the right circle cleared the crossbar. He chases down the rebound at the far wall, but he was pickpocketed by Anderson. Anderson 3-on-2. Hard shot from the top of the circle. Stick save by Bolduc. Directs the puck into the far corner. Anderson brings it down to Matt Labuono. Cross ice pass. Scranton crashing the net. Couldn't jam the puck past Bolduc. Final 5 seconds of the period. Puck is frozen by Shahzad Bolduc with 3.6 to go. And we've got a chance to catch our collective breath as Penncrest will look to set up a last-second attack to tie this game up at the intermission. Anderson, Scranton, and Grant on up front. Hutchinson wins the draw and clears to bring us to the end of the first period. 17 minutes in the books. Garnet Valley's got a 3-2 lead over Penncrest. This is the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412, and it's all brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the 4-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Welcome back to the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. 17 minutes in the books. Garnet Valley leads Penncrest 3-2. A pair of goals from Kevin Walton. And he's got an assist as well. So he's had a hand in all 3 Jaguars tallies in the first period. Whereas Penncrest has seen Sophie Grant and Keen Noggle find the back of the Garnet Valley cage. Shots pretty even through that first period. 14 for Garnet Valley, 13 for Penncrest. So both netminders recording 11 saves in the first frame. If you're just joining us, Penncrest and their home whites moving left to right here in the second period with the long change in effect. Garnet Valley moving right to left in their away black sweaters. Those maroon numbers a little bit hard to read from distance. We'll do the best we can for you. 2-on-2, Aiden Delphin circles behind the net after gaining up the right side. His shot from the top of the near circle was blockered down and away by Walker. Puck thrown in off the rebound out of desperation by A.J. Tenhusen. But again, Walker covers for the pause in play. A minute and 2 ticks into second period action from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Our assistant producer, Broadway Joe Sindoni, in on videography duty this evening, as Walton and Anderson, leading point scorers, at least in part, I should say among the leading point scorers on both sides. Contested the draw, and it went the way of Anderson and his Penncrest Lions. Scranton takes a check in the far corner. Jake Morrow tries to work the puck free. It's kicked away by Sophie Grant. Her stick lifted by Morrow. Conway backhands this but not out. Etienne protected the zone for the Lions. Etienne bodied down by Walton after getting the puck away. Pops back on his feet. Scranton turns on the pressure on Morrow. Anderson walking toward the cage. Bolduc vacated the net. He scrambles back into position as Anderson was angled behind the cage by Katrina Conway. Scranton on the doorstep. Pad saved by Bolduc. He scrambles again. The rebound chance from McKay was wide. Matt McKay checked off the puck in the near glass by Stott. Lost the zone. Stott with time and space. Corrals the puck that was dumped in from neutral territory. Anderson directs him to the far corner, but evading that forechecking pressure, Stott left the puck to Morrow. He chipped it off the near glass, but it will come back an icing with 14:44 to go in the second of 3 17-minute periods. And the Garnet Valley Jaguars leading the Penncrest Lions 3-2. This their second of 2 regular season meetings this year. This game for first place in the ICSHL Central Division right now, at least in terms of outright points. It's worth noting that Stéphane Charbonneau's Garnet Valley Jaguars have 2 games in hand over Steve Miscanti's Penncrest Lions. Garnet Valley has played 10 to this point. Penncrest has played 12. A Walker glove save brings play to a halt. Latham Hutchinson in across from Maroney for the following attacking zone draw for the Jags. Hishka leaves this across the line to Doyle. Karam to Robinson behind the net. Robinson lost control of the puck briefly but regains. Francis steps up to engage him. So does Maroney. That forces the pass to Hutchinson below the goal. Laying into him was Finn Cleary in the far corner. Net front setup. Grant holding net front territory. Puck is knocked loose. Corralled by Cleary and cleared off the far boards. Eddie Maroney through traffic. Here's a 2-on-1. Maroney shot, stick save by Shazad Bolduc. On the doorstep again, Bolduc, this time denying Chase Francis from the near corner. And the Garnet Valley Jaguars able to take some heat out of a hot kitchen. March back up ice, but the 2-on-2 led by Nick Skatis was stymied at the Penncrest blue line. 3:15 gone in period number 2. Francis gains red to Tesla. Tesla turns a tight circle at the far wall. Gotta love that turn radius on the Tesla. Here we speak of Justin, not the automobile. Etienne just held the zone with his skate at the left point, but he turned the puck over. Owen Doyle worked it clear. Etienne volleys back in, and that enables a Penncrest changing of the guard. Skatis bodied down by McKay. They both collapse in a heap. Meanwhile, play migrates up the near boards back into Penncrest territory just as quickly. This is turned by Etienne up the left wall. McKay gained red before tipping the puck the rest of the way in behind the Garnet Valley goal. Hausch was knocked off his feet trying to come up the near side from below the cage. Puck is loose above the line, pushed in by Drew Morrow from just over that Penncrest blue line. He takes an open ice check right as he gets rid of the puck, and that sends his attack off kilter. Broadway Charles joining us this evening from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. As the 412 family, Joe Sindoni and his wife Nicole, not long ago, welcomed in a beautiful small human. And Charlie's in attendance tonight, taking in some live high school hockey. He's all bundled up. He's got the ear protection, and it's dinner time. There will come a day when Charlie will not find pureed vegetables to be appetizing, but for the time being, he is all smiles. 12 and change to go in the second period. Anderson Shoots from the outside of the near circle. Bolduc got a piece of that for the save. 2-on-2 the other direction. Stott, drop pass. The shot coming from the top of the left circle. And Kevin Walton is skied into the netting and out of play. Now with 11:59 to go in the second period as our clock recalibrates. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. They come right to your driveway, and they use high-pressure hot water jets to sanitize your trash and recycling bins, killing over 99% of the germs, and it only takes just a few minutes. A few minutes every few months, and it really does keep your home and family healthy. Schedule your first cleaning today. Head to DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Sophie Grant tried to lead a 2-on-1, but was stonewalled by Jake Morrow just after gaining the Garnet line. Scranton muscles up the left wall. Toe drag from Anderson. Maintains onside position as Scranton now has a little more space to work with. He's pursued behind the net by Walton. Nash Grant shot a one-hop at the edge of the crease, caught and held on to by Shazad Bolduc for a pause in play with 11:03 to go in the second period. Garnet Valley nursing a 3-2 lead over the Penncrest Lions as fresh players come onto the ice for both sides. Maroney in for the draw across from Hutchinson. The centering pass caught Tesla in the skate and he collapsed. Tesla now in the far corner. Overpowered for the puck by Doyle. This has worked clear. Recovered by McKay. Etienne tried to float it forward to Francis, but that pass was broken up. Here comes Maroney emerging from the neutral zone. Eddie Maroney, hard shot into the pads of Bolduc. Francis handles the rebound, but he's checked off the puck in the far corner, and this is cleared by Owen Doyle. Nifty little chip shot. Floats the puck up the far boards, recovered by Matt McKay inside the Penncrest zone. Tesla gives it away off the cross-ice pass. It was turned by Hishka the other direction. Hutchinson recovers. He turns play to the far side. Robinson leads the entry for Garnet. Long shot, waffle boarded away, and the rebound goes in. So a fourth Garnet Valley goal comes as the Jaguars crash the net and good things happen. The Garnet lead back to 2. Particulars to come. On that Garnet Valley fourth goal. As looking on the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay, from our vantage point here, couldn't see the number. We knew those maroon numbers on black sweaters would wreak havoc at some point. Nick Skatis got his 8th of the season. As that insurance goal for Garnet Valley is credited to number 17 in black. Grant turns the puck over in the neutral zone to Delphin. Delphin's shot was rushed and wide. Up the other way came Nash Grant, but pinched to the near wall 5 feet in front of the blue line. Walton to Longo on the doorstep. And the Jags get a 5th. Here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Beautiful centering pass. Fourth point of the game. For Kevin Walton. Second goal of the game for Caden Longo. And for Longo, that is his 6th of the season. A pair of rapid-fire Garnet Valley goals, only 91 seconds separating them, have given them a lot more breathing room. Anderson trying to take some of that room away. Takes aim from 30 feet. Bolduc made the stick save. And he freezes for a pause in play with 7:51 to go in the second period. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention, like the student sections below us in some cases, and also like the student sections in this case, nobody really hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? Well, 412 Communications has myriad solutions to help you and your brand build bridges with your clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us online, 412communications.com. Bolduc with his 20th save, and the face-off comes to his right. Hutchinson and Maroney. Contest yet another face-off. Tesla crashing the net. Couldn't get the puck toward the cage. It's taken away by Doyle. Worked up the far boards and rifled clear. The cross-ice pass from Robinson didn't make it to Skatis. Nash Grant picked it clean and tried to walk it into Garnet territory, but was outnumbered in the slot. Robinson's got a 2-on-2. Dropped off to Skatis. Shot was sticked away by Tesla as soon as he got rid of the puck 30 feet from the net. Hutchinson winds up. No, says Fiona Walker. With 7:01 to go in the second. Garnet Valley with a 5-2 lead. A lot more breathing room for them now than where we stood at the beginning of the period. Fiona Walker hangs on to deny Latham Hutchinson what would have been his 7th of the year. Face-off comes to Walker's right at the 10-minute mark of the second frame. Haushin for the draw for Penncrest across from Drew Morrow. Delphin holds the left point. Puck is tied up at the near half boards. The shot from the high slot came off the stick of Drew Morrow. Cole Weselick offered no assistance to the play. Tenhusen tags up. Delayed offside is nullified. And play continues on with a two-a-side battle in the far corner for the vulcanized rubber. Morrow caroms this behind the net to Delphin. His shot from the left point was blocked by McKay. Hausch clears. Noggle swats the puck in over the blue line. It was floated to him by McCarty about belt high. Tenhusen stripped of the vulcanized rubber the other way. This opens the door for a McKay 2-on-1. Centering pass. McCarty couldn't get a shot away cleanly. The bag-checking Jaguar defender got in his way. Hausch let one go from distance. Bolduc was screened, but he makes the save anyway with 5:52 to go in the second period, and his Garnet Valley Jaguars with a 5-2 lead over Penncrest. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Learn more at desportsmed.com. Garnet Valley is offside with 5.5 to go in the second. Face-off comes just above the Penncrest line. Anderson and Walton square off. Walton won the draw. Morrow works this around the horn to Abenizio, to Walton, trying to crash up the middle. Walton didn't connect, but his line mate did to make this a 6-2 hockey game. Stott's got his 7th of the year. Here it comes again. Nifty little pass after Walton ran out of shot options in the slot. He dishes it to Nolan Stott, and Stott responds with his 7th goal of the season. And Caden Longo had the other helper there. So quite a game for Walton, Longo, and Stott. They've combined for 12 points. And the Jaguars have caught lightning in a bottle, it seems. Latham Hutchinson lights the lamp, and it's 7-2 Garnet Valley. This at 12:22. In the second period. And Penncrest is going to take their timeout. Hutchinson all the way on that one for his 7th of the year. That goal coming at 12:22 in the second period. The Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, Sid's Barbecue and Jerky, 412 Communications, Delaware Sports Medicine, Limestone Pension Associates, Delaware Trash Can Cleaning, and Carl Dubé Jewelers. A tip of the hat to the Hooper family as well for their long-standing support of the DHN. Sponsorship opportunities are available. To learn more, drop Mo a note. You can email her at mjr@412communications.com. And she'll bring you up to date on the sponsorship opportunities here on the DHN. .437 to go. In the second period, Garnet Valley has come back with 4 unanswered goals. The only ink on the second period score sheet to this point has been for Jaguar goals. Here, Shazad Bolduc with a key save, keeping it a 5-goal game. Labuono, after Grant left on the puck, turns it back off the near boards. Grant floats this forward, but beyond the reach of Andrew Hausch. High stick on the puck, says Brian McCullough. This comes back all the way into Penncrest territory with 3:55 to go in the second period. Plenty that one can say about the student sections at these Garnet Valley Penncrest games. Plenty the student sections say that we can't. We can agree on one thing. It certainly augments the atmosphere for these Monday night tilts at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. And maybe Broadway Charles is getting part of his education a little too soon for Nicole's liking. In any case, with 200 seconds to go in the second period, we keep our attention inside the glass. Aiden Delphin floats the puck from just over the blue line, in off the backboards behind the Penncrest goal. This is walked by Scranton towards center. He takes a check. Coming back in is Skatis. Drop pass to Walton, the give and go, and Skatis crashing the net, couldn't finish. His release was just off his intended angle. Delphin holds the point. He tried to deke past McKay, but lost the puck. Backdoor setup. Skatis off the feed from Walton, could not connect. He found the pads of Fiona Walker. 2.5 to go in the second period. Skatis with the dump in. Etienne bumps Walton off his path toward the puck. Here come the Lions the other way. McKay's 2-on-2 attack, foiled by the back-checking Owen Doyle. Hutchinson slowed up by the reaching stick of Matt McKay through neutral ice. Etienne clears. Delphin puts on the brakes. He rolls the puck back into the Penncrest zone. We've entered the penultimate minute of the second period, and the Garnet Valley Jaguars have a comfy, cozy 7-2 lead. Etienne threw this off the far boards, crossing to the point. Doyle held. Now he comes off for a change. Anderson trying to clear. Got tied up with Robinson in the corner. Etienne went down. The Penncrest fans want to call. They're not going to get it from Greg Listino. Tenhusen. Headman pass to Robinson went awry. Hutchinson bothered in the far corner. 80 seconds to go. Turnover was forced. Clearing is Anderson. Tesla couldn't push through up the far boards. He lost control of the puck, surrendering an odd man rush to Garnet Valley. The Robinson shot was a wayward one. Jake Morrow held the point right side. Karam shot behind the net, swatted by Tenhusen back near side. Tesla lazily skates toward the puck, and he finds Maroney on the breakout. 3-on-3. Maroney stick handle, shot, stick checked in the air, and out of play with 45 remaining in the second period. Garnet Valley on the defensive, maintaining a 7-2 lead over Penncrest from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Maroney's going to go for unsportsmanlike conduct. So it's Carl Dubé power play time for the Garnet Valley Jaguars in Delaware for Diamonds. It's Dubé. Pay them a visit on Concord Pike in Wilmington. So Eddie Maroney off for unsportsmanlike conduct. And the power play begins with a false start. Longo, Stott, Doyle, Walton. and Abenizio. The 5 on for the Jags on this man advantage. Doyle pinned high by Keen Noggle. Caroms the puck in, crashed by Longo. The shot from Abenizio was hard but wide, and a dislodged net behind Fiona Walker brings us a pause in play with 22 seconds to go in middle period action. Face off to Walker's right. Puck sails high in the zone, and this is cleared. Final 10 seconds of the second period. Walton up the right wing boards, opens fire. That shot sails wide, and the second period comes to a close before Abenizio can set up a last-second attack. 34 minutes in the books. The Garnet Valley Jaguars head to the intermission up 7-2 over Penncrest, and they'll come back to start the third with 1:15 left on their Carl Dubé power play.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network live on the 412, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. That second period total domination for the Garnet Valley Jaguars, extending their lead from a single goal to now where it stands 7-2 over the Penncrest Lions. Aiden Delphin up the left wing boards. Carries the puck back into Penncrest territory. Garnet Valley and their away Blacks moving left to right. Here in the third period, tic-tac-toe movement across to Morrow. His shot was saved by Walker. And Anderson subsequently clears. 30 seconds left on the unsportsmanlike conduct minor that was assessed to Eddie Maroney in the final minute of the second period. Here's Delphin again. Up the near wall, drop pass to Hutchinson. He lost the zone. Anderson swings his stick at him to try to separate him from the puck. Final 8 seconds on the Maroney unsportsmanlike minor. Breakout pass sails past Hutchinson. Robinson works it in after Nick Skate has sent the puck sailing up ice. And now Penncrest is back to full strength. Anderson could not win the race to the loose puck in the far corner of the Garnet zone. This was cleared just barely so, and Cole McCarty bringing it back in will be called back offside with 15:26 to go in regulation. Hausch in to take the draw from Walton. Longo and Keen Noggle jostling for stick position at the near wing. The things that make you go, The McKay shot from the left point was right into Bolduc's pads. Doyle caroms the puck up the near wall. Longo floats it clear. Walton pursues. Matt Labuono on the back check had a good advantage to get to the puck, and he turns it back the other direction. Abenizio the other way, stood up at center. McKay took an awkward fall. He's back up and will head off on his own power. No, he stays on. McKay couldn't break up this Garnet Valley attack. Walton, though, stood up at the blue line. McKay this time finds Hausch. The Andrew Hausch shot was waffle boarded by Bolduc to the near corner. Walton picks up the puck, walks it out of his own zone. Francis steers him to the far side into a 2-on-3. Walton's shot. He got some mustard on that one from 30 feet. Fiona Walker with the save. Turns it to the near corner. Walton again. Brought down by McKay, separated from the puck. And McCarty advances it to chase Francis. Francis splitting defenders, lost his shot lane. Doyle stripped the puck in close. Doyle the other way, leads a 3-on-3 before taking an open ice body from Matt McKay off the biscuit. Tesla the other direction. A stick check from Morrow at the blue line separated him from the puck as he tried to gain the Jaguars zone. We're just past 3 minutes into the third period. Garnet Valley with a commanding 7-2 lead over Penncrest after dropping their first meeting in mid-December 4-3 to the Lions. Francis throws the puck behind the net. It ricochets off the backboards behind Fiona Walker, who so far has saved 22 of 29 total shots on goal. Her counterpart, Shazad Bolduc, the Quebecois, has stopped 26 of 28. Morrow's shot was stick checked offline. Follow-up from Francis, held on to by Bolduc for a pause in play with 4 minutes gone in the third period. Garnet Valley leading 7-2. The Dubé name is synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware and has been a four-generation family tradition dating to 1895. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find the perfect something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Robinson turned the puck over. Nash Grant the other way. Couldn't get past two-ply defense. Desperation shot covered by Shazad Bolduc. And he freezes for the pause with 12:31 to go. Let's see it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay. Grant got around the defenders ultimately, but had to give away the puck to do so. And by the time he could reel it back in, Shazad Bolduc's left hand had already covered it for the pause in action. Now Sophie Grant with a hard shot, cutting through the slot. Saved by Bolduc, and out come the Jaguars the other way. 12:14 to go. Hard shot from Skatis. He gets the puck back from Robinson. Left to the point and Owen Parker. Recovered by Cleary. Now cleared to Anderson. Anderson skates a tight circle near side. Hutchinson, headman pass to Delphin. Shot blockered away by Walker. Skatis with the rebound. He leaves us behind to Hutchinson. Cleary keeps him pinched to the wall. Cross ice feed. Delphin couldn't reel it in off the near boards. McKay plays the body on Delphin, who collapses in the near corner. Puck is tied up. Robinson tries to walk it free. He can't do so. Anderson stays on him. This battle prolonged as we near the 6-minute mark of the third period. Garnet Valley with a 7-2 lead. Looking for an eighth was Hutchinson, but to no avail as he wound up from the slot. He cleared the crossbar with that shot. Puck is tied up, and some extracurriculars off the puck draw the ire of Brian McCullough. And the manpower is going to be reduced here with 11:05 to go in the third period. Hutchinson and Anderson both heading off effectively for being high school boys caught up in the heat of battle. Per USA Hockey rules, coincidental minors cancel out. Nothing goes on the board. We're going to stay 5-on-5. Roughing penalties, as confirmed by Brian McCullough. To both Jake Robinson and Ryan Anderson. Play whistle dead. Another penalty signaled with 10:12 to go. This one will affect the manpower. Matt LeBuono is off for a slash. And it's Carl Dubé power play time for the Jaguars. In Delaware, 4 diamonds. It's Dubé. Hutchinson, Morrow, Skatis, Doyle, Walton. The 5 on for the Jaguars, who look to be coasting into sole possession of first place in the ICSHL Central Division standings. Hutchinson, cross slot pass. Skatis' stick lifted. Grant tries to wrist it free. Sophie Grant, that is, but she could not clear. Crashing the slot, Walton completes the hat trick. He scores on the Carl Dubé power play. And it's now 8-2, Garnet Valley. Walton at 7:16. Steps up and goes top shelf for his 3rd goal of the game. Nick Skatis with the primary helper. Owen Doyle gets the secondary. And if he hasn't already, well, Elvis has certainly left the building by now. Walton with his 3rd of the game, 11th of the season. Extending the Jaguars' lead to a half dozen. Skatis and Doyle with the helpers, there it is. On the power play goal. Delphin looking for another, got slowed up. Drew Morrow floated the puck in from distance, steadied by Walker and subsequently cleared. Tenhusen was brought down by Scranton trying to walk in. Morrow, after Weselick held the zone, unable to make anything happen from the mid-slot. Greg Listino with a high stick signal with 8:51 to go. And we'll see who goes here. It's against Nash Grant, so another Carl Dubé power play is coming up for the Garnet Valley Jaguars. Find the perfect something special for your someone special with the help of Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Shot from distance off the Walton stick, saved by Walker. This is pushed clear by Eddie Maroney. He's got a breakaway. Maroney dekes, backhand was wide. Maroney now surrounded by a trio of Jaguars, couldn't cleanly field his rebound. Now he retreats, but the breakout pass up the near side didn't make it to Longo. McKay took it away, he wound up and threw the puck back off the end boards. 8 minutes to go in regulation. Garnet Valley is going to be able to coast here to a series split with Penncrest on the heels of what stands an 8-2 advantage. Watch out in the second row. That was headed right toward the statistician's video equipment, and thankfully, the statisticians and the equipment all escape unscathed. Hutchinson and Anderson take the draw at the near circle as play resumed in the Penncrest zone. Hard shot from Robinson, saved by Walker. This puck is cleared by a 10, but it ends up in the Penncrest bench. And the face-off is spotted by Brian McCullough just above the line. With 7:26 to go in regulation. 35 seconds to go on the Nash Grant penalty. And Garnet Valley not looking to take a knee anytime soon. Lebuono sends this up the left wing boards to Anderson, but he's double teamed now in the near corner. Anderson trapped at the boards. Puck is shoveled free and chipped ahead by Morrow to Robinson. Cross ice feed. Skatis puts on the brakes. Etienne pressures him and forces the turnover. Scranton couldn't carry him the puck behind the goal cleanly. Matt Lebuono under duress tries to move it on up the near side, but a two-a-side scrum surrounds the puck, and Hutchinson takes aim from the right point after protecting the zone. We're back to full strength with just over 10 minutes elapsed in the third period. Garnet Valley with an 8-2 lead over Penncrest, in this their second of two meetings this season. Two-on-two, long shot came from Nick Skatis, sticked away by Walker. Now to the final six. Looking ahead on the Garnet Valley schedule, they'll be back in action on Friday, January 19th against Radnor. They'll take on current Central Division leaders Marple Newtown in their final regular season game. That's on Friday, February 23rd. We'll have the Jaguars twice more on the Delaware Hockey Network, both in February, on Monday the 5th when they host Haverford, a late-night game here at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. That's scheduled for a 9:45 start. And then Thursday, February 8th, when Garnet Valley travels to the Haverford Stadium, where they will face Radnor. So both of those games scheduled to air on the DHN. And if you can't make it in person, especially with the late start time on February 5th, we certainly encourage you to join us from wherever you may be here on the World Wide Web. We're down to the final 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Cleary slap shot, sticked by Bolduc, and tipped away behind the goal line to the near corner. Katrina Conway leaves this to Abenizio. Abenizio fires a cross-ice pass, but well beyond the reach of Drew Morrow. Cleary brings it down behind his own goal. To Tesla up the near side. Advance further to Hausch, 2-on-2. Hausch is steered to the near corner. He stays with the puck despite defensive pressure. It's taken away from him ultimately. Cleared back to center, glove down by McKay. He dodges a check from Riley, who left his feet right before he attempted to make contact. Walking in was McKay, losing his footing as he traversed the low slot. This is held in by Etienne. Hausch tried to set up McCarty on the doorstep, but that puck was taken away by Abenizio. Big night for Kevin Walton. A hat trick and 3 assists. Caden Longo, Nolan Stott, and Nick Skatis all with multiple points as well for the Garnet Valley Jaguars. .325 to go. An icing against Penncrest. And a conversation between Brian McCullough and the Penncrest bench. Giving us a little bit of a chance to catch our breath before play restarts. The long shot from Doyle was batted down behind the net by Walker. Race for the puck back to the Jaguars' blue line. Saw Owen Parker have to hustle under pressure from Keen Noggle. Longo double teamed at the dot, couldn't get a shot away. Walton nearly was brought down by a Hausch in the mid-slot, but held his footing. We're down to the final 3 minutes. Garnet Valley looking to put this one away without further incident. Doyle breakout pass tipped by Longo, but not controlled. Etienne brings it down. D-to-D feed to Nash Grant. Advanced up the middle to Anderson. Anderson's shot was rushed and extremely wide. This caroms back beyond center where Matt McKay feeds it to Anderson again. Hard pass for Anderson to handle right at the Jaguars' blue line. And Aiden Delphin after clearing, we'll see his Jaguars get an attacking zone face-off. McKay was ruled off for a cross-check with 2:15 to go. So one more Carl Dubé power play for the Jaguars. In Delaware for Diamonds, it's Dubé. Morrow winding up, puck pinballed in the air in that front. Delayed penalty signaled by Brian McCullough. And we're going to go 5-on-3. What's Brian got? An elbow on Anderson. Captain making his second trip to the sin bin. So now a 5-on-3 situation for the Jaguars as frustration is clearly setting in on the Penncrest side. Close-up shot from Morrow was turned aside by Walker. Etienne rifled the puck clear. In comes Hutchinson up the near side, putting on the brakes. He leaves the puck to Skatis at the top of the zone. Work below the net to Delphin. Around to Hutchinson, it comes via Morrow again. Morrow winds up, stick save by Walker. She saves the Delphin follow-up as well. We've entered the last minute of play. Walker freezes. And with 57 seconds to go, the faceoff's going to come to her right. So Fiona Walker will drop to 4-5-0 on the season. Shazad Bolduc improving to 6-3-0 on the year. Walton with 3, Longo with 2, Skatis, Hutchinson, and Stott with 1 apiece. Sophie Grant and Keane Noggle, the goal scorers for Penncrest. Longo's slow to get up after high contact from Maroney. 2-on-2 for Garnet with 36 seconds to go. Maroney's been issued off. And he's heading to the dressing room as also Walton has been sent to the penalty box. We'll see what, if anything, comes of this. We were hoping for a nice, peaceful ending to this game. With the result foregone, the Penncrest student section made an early exit. Garnet Valley needs one more player. They're going with 4. Miscommunication as far as the penalty situation. There were 38 seconds to go. Doyle holds behind his net. Grant turns on the forechecking heat. Reaches for the puck, which Stott protects. Grant bodies him into the boards. And the final seconds will tick away as the Garnet Valley Jaguars head to the top of the Central Division standings by way of an 8-2 win over the Penncrest Lions. Kevin Walton with 3 goals. Caden Longo with the pair. Shazad Bolduc with 30 saves. They are your Sid's Barbecue and Jerky 3 stars of the game this evening. As Garnet Valley improves to 8-3-0 on the year, they take over the top spot in the Central Division standings now with 16 points. Penncrest has dropped their last 4. They fall to 7-6-0. Garnet Valley will be back with us on the Delaware Hockey Network twice more this season. Both next month, Monday, February 5th versus Haverford, right here at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. And then on Thursday, February 8th, they travel to the Stadium to take on Radnor. Full broadcast schedule always available at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com. On behalf of Associate Executive Producer Molly Jo Rosen, Assistant Producer and Videographer Broadway Joe Sindoni, and the rest of the DHN crew, James Witherite thanking you for your company this evening. It was Garnet Valley completing a series split, with the Penncrest Lions coming back from defeat before the holiday break to win here tonight in an 8-2 tour de force. Backstop by Shahzad Bolduc and punctuated by a 6-point night from Kevin Walton. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you again soon on the DHN here on the 412, and it's all brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. Good night.